Well, hello everyone. My name is Elizabeth and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do a updated refrigerator and pantry tour, if you will, just to show you if anything's changed and kind of just go through everything. I just cleaned out our pantry last week, and I kind of mentioned in the video that I made the other day that we're trying to eat through like some of the stuff that we found in the pantry that's like kind of on its last leg or just needs to get eaten. And for example, like one of those things was hot dog buns. It's like we had some hot dog buns that I'm not gonna lie, were a couple days past their best by date. But because I found them and they were obviously still perfectly fine, I would not feed my family something that was not safe to eat. But because I found them and saw that they were, needing to be eaten, we had hot dogs for lunch one day last week when my kids were on fall break. And so that's kind of the stuff that I'm talking about when I'm saying like, I'm kind of going through stuff because you're going to see in my pantry, I actually have a lot of food. And we had like I know you have been with me before, and I buy like the big boxes of different snacks and stuff from Sam's Club. And, I just would like throw them in there, and it was chaos. It was seriously chaos. And so I've kind of like condensed everything down. The cats are over there doing their weird thing. I have it's like 1 o'clock. I have just a little early afternoon espresso in here. And I'm not gonna lie, what did I add? Hold on. Okay, yeah. I added my daughter's dairy-free, it was the Starbucks dairy-free caramel macchiato creamer in this. Just a tiny bit, like maybe a teaspoon. This is so sweet, I'm struggling to even drink it. I typically in the mornings when I have my coffee, I will add a little splash of oat milk, and that's pretty much it. And so sometimes in the afternoon, I'm like, well, I just want a little treat, This was a mistake. Anyway, I will finish it, but whew, it's sweet. I also want to go through my refrigerator with you because, again, let's just see everything that I have in there. That needs cleaned out in a bad way. And then, okay, I was going to do a refrigerator and freezer tour today, but my freezers are a mess, okay? Literally, there is stuff just shoved in there. It is full to the brim is what it seems like. But I think a lot of stuff just needs like reorganized. And so I think I'm going to do a video later this week and actually go through and clean out the freezer with you all. Maybe that will motivate me to do it. So I think I'm going to do that. And the other motivation for that is that we have an excess amount of roosters right now. We hatch out our own chickens. And back in July, we hatched out, I guess June technically, we hatched out new chickens. And out of all of those chickens, the ones that are still around, we have 7 roosters. We have 8 roosters, including my big rooster, but we have 7 roosters that we need to process. And my husband is gonna do that. He'll probably do that this weekend. And so I need to make freezer space for those 7 roosters that we will be putting in the freezers to eat at a later date. So I need to make room for them. And we do have a freezer out in our garage as well. It's, we have a refrigerator, freezer, just combo. That one is not as full, but that one has more of our like prepared foods in it. So like chicken patties, frozen pizzas, French fries, chicken nuggets, things like that. So I can't really do much with that one because that's just what's out there, but I'm sure that there's still some stuff out there that I could do as well. And so we'll do both of them later this week. But for today, without further ado, and without me rambling some more, let's go see what's in my refrigerators and my pantry. I will start with the pantry, and I'm going to go through this as quickly as I can because honestly, some of this stuff isn't new and you've probably seen some of it. But down here on the bottom, the first thing we have in this corner is ramen. All this down here is ramen. In the back, I have some, what is that? Green tea. So that's just a big, huge box of green tea. This box right here that you can't see what is in there is fruit snacks. And then in this container, I keep all of our like loose bagged snacks. So there are Belvita snacks in there. There are Teddy Grahams, baked, like banana chips and apple chips. There's a random thing of popcorn in there. And then my daughter's granola bars got thrown in there as well. Over here, I have Go-Go Squeezes, an extra box of crackers, Minute Rice is in the back. On the floor here are some waffle bowls that have been opened. I don't know why they're on the floor. I don't know. There's water and vinegar. That's what those two things are. Canola oil, a backup of salsa. These potatoes, they also need to get eaten. Some of them are starting to get like eyes on them, but they'll be just fine. I just need to cook them soon. I have croutons, and then there's another pack of croutons behind that you can't see that aren't even opened. I don't even know why I have them. And then here is my big container of flour, which I'm going to show you is almost empty. Let's see if I can open it one-handed. Ooh, that was my left hand too. I'm not left-handed. This is how much flour I have left in there. It looks like more than it actually is on camera. But all right, let me get it back on. Okay, so yeah, I definitely need to buy a couple more bags of flour and refill that. This is all of our like breakfast stuff. So I have 2 unopened boxes of cereal. I've got chickens running by the door, trying to make sure nothing's chasing them. I don't know if you have seen or heard my last video, but sorry, I'm just looking around, making sure. Something got one of my chickens the other day. I don't know what. We never found any evidence. She just disappeared. So it was kind of weird. But anyway, back to this because I don't see anybody freaking out anymore. 2 unopened boxes of cereal, Cinnamon Life, Rice Chex, granola. Both of these have been opened and need eaten. I've got some of these like individual. No kidding, you cannot get in here. She thinks anytime, no, that this is open, she can get in. Go on, go. Anyway, I don't know what I was saying. Oh, these little oatmeal cups, those are good for my kids. Back here is a bigger box of oatmeal, cream of wheat, and cocoa wheats, and grits. So literally we have every hot breakfast cereal. This cat will not get out of here. No kidding. That you could even ever think of. I have some tortillas that need eaten. This Italian loaf that is for our French dip sandwiches. We're actually having those tonight. Here were some of the hot dog buns I was talking about. We had 2 packs. We have just a little bit left of this one. Hamburger buns, 2 packs of blueberry bagels. I don't even think I'm showing you anything. I'm such a pro. A random sleeve of crackers that we found. These are the jalapeno chips I bought yesterday that you can clearly see are almost gone. We've got Teddy Grahams and these oven roasted dark chocolate almonds, popcorn, crackers. Oh, these are my favorite pretzels. If you don't watch my grocery hauls and haven't heard about them, they're my favorite. I get them from Kroger. These are the off the eaten path chips, tortilla chips, and then back here is, they're upside down, but they're toasted corns that I get at Menards. This little section is pretty much the only like quick, easy lunch food I have right now. I have 1 tuna kit, 1 pot roast. Back here is Hormel chili. We use that when we make chili cheese dogs. And then this is just an assortment of various canned goods. So I see pineapple, boiled peanuts, cranberry sauce, mixed chili beans, cream corn, beef stew, crushed tomatoes, beans, pears, nacho cheese, mushrooms. I mean, seriously, there's just, I don't know what all is in there, to be honest, but oh well. And these actually belong in here. So this is a box of peas, This is a box of pears, corn. Okay, so see, like, these mushrooms go in here. These are mushrooms, diced tomatoes, tomato sauce. So this is all like my canned goods and prepared food, like easy lunches. Over here, I have all kinds of different stuff. I have extras of, I have like an extra ranch. This is an extra balsamic. We've got some hot sauces, like various hot sauces, extra Italian dressing. This is the syrup my daughter likes. She likes the, I don't even know if you can call it maple syrup. I mean, that's not calling it that, but it's not real maple syrup. But that's what she likes, so that's what I buy her. I've got chicken breading, breadcrumbs, freeze-dried raspberries. This is creamy peanut butter, crunchy peanut butter, and then an unopened crunchy peanut butter. Frostings. All these are different cake mixes. There's various kinds. I found this when we were cleaning out the pantry. I had no idea we even had it, but this is a nacho cheese that my son can eat for a snack or something. We've got hot banana peppers. My son likes those on pizza. Roasted red peppers, an extra baby dill pickle jar. 2 jars of Rayo's marinara sauce. I've got some capers. I like to use this when I make chicken piccata, and I'll probably make that pretty soon actually, because that's kind of what I'm doing here. Like this, I want to use for chicken piccata. Since I have found it, I'm going to make spaghetti with meatballs one night next week with the marinara sauces. Yeah, I'll tell you if oh, here's something else too. Here is all like tinned fish. So there is mostly sardines, but not entirely. We've got mackerel, we've got kipper. I don't know what all's there, to be honest, but my husband and I like those. This was the thing I was talking about. So this bag of rice noodles, I make pancit, and I found those rice noodles and thought, well, I'll just make pancit one night next week as well, because I have this. So this is basmati rice, split peas. This is, what is that called? Popcorn seasoning. And then here we just have like random boxed things that, to be honest, I don't make very often, if ever, but it's good to have them. Just, I don't know. I'm not going to throw them away. I used to make that stuff a lot more than I do now, and so I'm not going to throw them away. We'll maybe eat them eventually. Up here, I have pastas, and so I've got oven-ready lasagna, whole grain spaghetti, pasta salad, macaroni and cheese. These are all the different boxes of pasta I have. And then back here, I don't know why it's back here, is French onions. They're not bad yet, so that's just where they're staying. Back here are egg noodles. And then here are all my ready rices that you can just microwave. This chicken tomato bouillon I use when I make Mexican style rice. Sugar, baking powder. And then up here I have pizza flour. I don't know why that's up there. It doesn't belong up there, but another hot sauce. Crisco, Vital Proteins, collagen powder. I have mince up there. There's the other waffle bowls that haven't been opened. And then here's like canned meat. So I have corned beef. I have roast beef in the back, chicken. And then these are beef jerkies that we all can snack on. Sweetened condensed milk, a Cajun seasoning. And then up here is homemade vanilla extract that is extracting. And then I have Spam, cream of chicken soup, and then you can't see it, but back here you can barely see the red, is 2 things of, there's a chicken noodle soup and a tomato soup. So that's everything in the pantry. Like I said, most stuff has not changed, but this is kind of what my pantry looks like most of the time. And now let me show you my refrigerator. I'll try to go through my refrigerator pretty quick because I know this video is really long. And like I said, not a lot has changed because we pretty much eat the same things, but still, So Khalifa Farms oat milk, that's my favorite. This is the Fairlife regular milk. I have so many creamers in here because she doesn't drink them very fast, but this one's literally almost gone. I don't know if you can see that, but that's why I had some of this one. And it is so sweet, but that's good if you like something sweet. That's the caramel. In the back, I have the sugar cookie. This is the new one that I got her yesterday, the silk vanilla. Here is our opened salsa. This is the maple syrup I like. It's the Crown maple syrup. Up here, I have the Country Crock plant butter. This is funny. I can't believe it's not butter. It didn't have dairy. No, it does. So literally, I don't know why I still have it. Nobody in my house is going to eat it. But oh well, maybe I'll find something to do with it. And then this is a strawberry preserves that my daughter got me. The other door has more of our like condiments and sauces and stuff. So I have ranch. Almost choked on nothing. Ranch, Worcestershire sauce, Olive Garden Italian dressing, which I actually have 2 of these. The other one, you'll see it in a second. Sorry, something's done choked me up. This is the buffalo wing sauce and dip. Stone ground mustard. This is a Olive Garden ranch. Lemon basil vinaigrette. Soy sauce, which I need to buy a new one. It's almost empty. This is an opened barbecue sauce. Mayonnaise, ketchup, which I also need a new one. So when I'm looking back at this, I can be making my next grocery list. Mustard. This is my yeast. Oop, I'm not even showing you. I keep it in the refrigerator. I've got a tomato paste back here. And then this is my beef. It's upside down, but this is my beef bouillon paste. And I'm actually almost out of that. I have one coming from Sam's Club today with a couple other things that I also might show you. This drawer is a mess, okay? So don't mind that, but it doesn't matter. I'm showing you my real life here. Pepperonis. I've got at least 2, maybe 3 of these better cheddar smoked sausages or brats, whatever. I've got hot dogs, several of the butt egg, ham, and a couple turkeys. Back here is chicken tenders. Well, chicken tenderloins. I'm actually going to be making homemade chicken tenders. I've got our pepperoni stick in here. I've got bacon, buried, microwave bacon. And I'm sure you remember I bought the corned beef because I was going to make corned beef and cabbage several weeks ago. And I still haven't made it. But this, if you can see that date, stays good until November 28th. So I have plenty of time to still make that. So yeah, it's just gonna stay in here for now. This is the other drawer of nothing but chaos, and I'm not gonna go through everything, but I have, this is our cheese, and this is like our dairy drawer. I got sour cream, like sharp cheddar cheese, butter, Parmesan cheese is somewhere down here. This is another sharp cheddar block, feta, mozzarella, cheese slices. You get the gist. There's a cat playing with something over here. This drawer has lots of apples. My gosh, lots of apples. So I had all these apples that are down here on the bottom, and then this bag of apples. My kids went with my mom to the apple orchard last week, and they brought me home a bag of my favorite apples. So I have that. I have a couple carrots back here. And then those are baby carrots. And then these are whole carrots that, again, they're kind of on their last leg, but I definitely need to do something with those. I might actually roast those tonight as a side with our dinner. I have 2 bell peppers left. I just like to cut these up a lot of times and eat them as a snack. A bag of green grapes that I washed and pulled off of the vine. And tell me this, I'm going to look it up when I'm done probably, but are green grapes or just grapes in general, are they in season right now? I don't know. I need to really start paying attention to what's in season, I think, because I don't know, why not eat what's in season? But these grapes, I mean, when I was pulling them off, I had none that were bad, none. And they are super crisp. they're just so good. They're like sweet but sour. You know how a green grape is. Super crisp. And like I said, I really didn't have any bad ones. So I don't know. Maybe they are in season. I don't know. But LaCroix, I actually have another case of LaCroix coming today as well. These Waterloos, they're the Waterloo spiced apples. I get these at Target, and this box is empty. All right, let me just get that out of there. I love them. Like, I love these so much. I don't know. So, gosh, I probably just busted your eardrums out. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that salsa is back there, but it is, and I'm not moving it, so I don't know. Anyway, the other thing that's back there that you can see is a chicken medication. It's for, I don't know, doesn't matter. I was giving it to my chickens when I thought they might be sick. And that was a while ago. Had it for a while. It's still not expired. I'm just keeping it in the fridge in case I need it again. So anyway, these all have eggs in them from my chickens. I'll write like the date. Let me show you. There you go. So these were the week, well, I crossed out the first one, week of 9/29. And what I started doing with some of them was putting a piece of tape, and then I would just change that on there as well. Last night we had chili, and some people make chili nachos sometimes, and so this was just cut up like lettuce for that. That was leftover. Carrots and sliced bell pepper, and then hummus. We were eating that as a snack last night. Here's that vegetable medley I got yesterday, broccoli, carrots, and cauliflower. So I got these green beans, I don't know, like 11 days ago, I think. But they're still doing great. We actually did eat some for dinner one night when the kids were gone. Just my husband and I roasted those, and I don't know, those are still doing really well. And so again, I'm gonna make those with a dinner one night this week. Here's that other Olive Garden Italian dressing. And then back here are like pepperoncinis. I have two different things of them, olives and pickles. So that's kind of everything that's back there. Banana peppers. This is the lettuce that I get, the Little Leaf Farm crispy green baby lettuce, whatever it's called. And I have a Velveeta. This is like when we do nachos, I'll make a nacho cheese. And so I use half of this. And so the other half is in here ready to be used the next time. Here's the onion that is whole. I used part of this onion yesterday for the chili, and so it's in a bag. My kids throw Go-Go squeezes in here because they like them cold, and so that's from that. In the back I have an open thing of capers. So maybe I'll use those the next time when I make chicken piccata. I have dill relish, and then I have a thing of sauerkraut. So that's it. Like I said, I talked really fast. I went through everything, I think. But I hope that you enjoyed this. So yeah, let's clean out my freezer sometime this week because it's out of control. Yeah, let me get back to my espresso, and I will see you guys later in the week when we clean out my freezer. Bye, everyone.